What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty. Say, what's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty.
Hello and welcome to our show.
Oh my God, hello, is this live?
It is, bitch. It is. Well, you
Yes.
guys, thank you guys for showing that we are here with Scene and Screen Mondays again. We are back for episode 2, and we have a featured guest slash co-host today. It is Miss Jamariana Boulevardes.
Okay.
Thank you for showing up and being here, honey.
Oh my God, thank you for having me. It is a little urban over here. I am doing my laundry, yes.
Yeah.
Pay no mind to all the lovely background noise as I start this thing up from my Samsung. Yes, yes.
Yes. I'm screaming. Okay. As y'all see, Carlos in here at the moment, but he will be showing up soon. He just had some things he was doing, so he'll be popping up shortly. But we're gonna keep the games and the conversations going until he gets here. Now, Jamar, we are a few days away from the Chasing Atlanta premiere. How are you feeling?
A little gassy. Just a mild case of indigestion and heartburn.
Okay.
But no, I am excited. I do know that once this thing gets to going, it ain't gonna stop.
You
So
hear me?
I am definitely excited for the people to see, and I am really curious to see how the audience perceives certain characters and the situations that they find themselves in.
Yes.
As I feel like there are a lot of moments to talk about different conversation pieces.
Hmm.
And I'm usually shocked every year because I'll think that they'll think one way and they think the other. So I
Yeah,
mean that's always fun. But
it is.
I am really, really excited. How about you?
I'm very excited. Obviously, this is my first year assisting you guys in the production, and I'm very excited and elated that we, made it through the fire, honey. Just
Woo-hoo.
like Shaka Khan. You hear me?
Hallelujah and amen. Yes.
Okay, yes. And we made it. And now we're about to see a bomb ass show. Like, of course we've seen the pieces and the pieces of the show and put out for everything. Girl, the girls are going to be eating this season.
And this introductory episode, because we had just previewed it the other night in its totality. Baby, the girls are reading in these green screens.
Okay.
There are so many moments just from episode 1 that are a key.
Yes. Listen, the girls are definitely putting on their best hats, working girl hats, and they are doing what needs to be done in these confessionals. Because baby, the shade is shading, and I think this is some of the best we've seen yet.
Absolutely.
I
Let's
love
start off
it.
strong. It's a great introductory for all the new girls. Because we still see people in the comments of the promotional material saying how much they miss the old people and how they're so unfamiliar with this cast. And I'm just like, well, girl, I'm telling you, once we get into the things, like, it's girl, y'all are gonna be entertained. I'm swearing y'all gonna be entertained.
I'm telling you, it's going to be enjoyable, and I can't wait for people to see it, honey. And just to go ahead and let the people know, yes, the CNATL will still be coming back. Will it be coming back this week? Probably not. The storm, and also counting, as we said in the previous episode of On Brand, there was some technical issues involving confessionals, which was redone this past Friday. And then of course the storm and stuff that happened this past weekend, it kind of just delayed some things. So we're still in the works. We're still getting everything put together and run on. Do not fret, you guys. This is not Neverland, okay? We know how y'all can be a bit aggressive. So,
Not aggressive.
okay. So I wanted to let you guys know that, even though things have been a little rocky, we will be coming back. But until then, you guys have On Brand. You got Chasing Atlanta that's premiering this week. So you guys will most definitely be fed. And we also can't forget the Starry Awards is happening. Make sure you go and vote for all of your favorites. They updated it where you don't even have to vote for every single category anymore. You
Thank
can
God.
Okay, you can vote for your favorites and keep it pushing. And your favorites being myself, Jamar, Carl, Scotty, Bando, all the boys and girls. You know,
Period.
I want all of y'all to go and support all of us, honey. Like, let's win because we do plan on going, and I would love to go and win something. Okay.
It'll be nice, but we support. There's so many girls that are in the running. We'll walk away with something.
Yes, we will.
Somebody somewhere within the camp is going to walk away with something.
Yes, somebody in the camp gonna walk away with something. It's just like undeniable at this point. Okay. So I'm here for it. I vote 3 times a day from multiple email addresses. Thank you, babe.
And I
Thank
think
you, babe. We love a supportive bitch. So yes, I thank you and everything. And yes, and finally, if we didn't know already, we have launched memberships. Things are still being updated and changed around, but overall, we are updating memberships. We are taking them. The fun thing about our memberships, we're going to be having some fun membership only lives where Carl will be telling some amazing story times that you
oh
guys will
God.
enjoy. Yes, he will be telling some amazing story times from the web world, from his life in general. I may tell some stories too. You just never know how we go. But it's open for buy, and memberships will be open and available for as long as we are available. Okay, so check it out. But without further ado, let's get into tonight's episode. Now, see this Screen Mondays. If this is the second episode, I'm gonna reiterate what we do. This is the episode where we really chatted up about everything involving TV and film. Okay, like we all love TV and film. We all love the in and outs of it. And we want to really like dissect a lot of things. So tonight episode, we are getting into 2 shows that have been in the zeitgeist and running rampant in the streets of Potomac. Okay. And
Agreed.
yes, so we're going to play Watch It or Wash It to really get into the things with these shows. And the first one that I think we need to chat about is His and Hers. Okay. Ciao. Okay. His and Hers, honey. Let's give a brief synopsis for the people. Okay. His and Hers is a series. Oh, wait. Oh, Outspoken One Savage. Thank you for becoming a member. We love you so much.
Period.
Thank you. Shout out to our first member, bitch. We love it, honey. Yes, our very first member. Thank you so much for your support, babe. But yes, okay, so we're getting into His and Hers. For a brief synopsis, His and Hers is a series that is basically following the different points of view of this husband and wife, right? There's a murder that happens in the wife's hometown, and she ends up coming back after she had some history things going on, and she's been kind of like MIA. She's a news anchor, and she's been MIA. She decides to then jump back into the fold by going back to her hometown after a murder happens, and she wants to basically be like a field producer, a field anchor for it. So she ends up basically going against her husband and figuring out what was going on, which in case her husband is a police officer, and he is also trying to figure out. And by the way, you guys, these are some spoilers because we're not going to hold back this episode. Okay, we're
Okay,
talking
because
about
there's
the
just
damn
no
show.
way to get into things. If you have not seen it, just pause it. Really, these episodes of this particular podcast are free form for us to talk about all the things, and for those among us who have seen things. So if you are interested in still watching it, we recommend to pause this,
Yes,
binge, and then return.
absolutely, and we thank you for it. Okay. So yes, that's the thing. Like you're watching the journey of these different points of views involving this husband and wife. And might I say, the storytelling of this show, everything. Jamar, give us your takes on His and Hers.
A lot of these I really try my best to predict how these things are going to end. And I was maybe about 75%. I almost had it. Because
Mhm.
it's kind of like how when you watch enough episodes of Scooby Doo, you're like, oh, it's the janitor. Oh, it's the
Right.
maid. And so as I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, clearly it can't be, either the couple. That's too obvious. They was really trying to lean it on like the husband because he was, fucking them.
Mhm.
But I was like, no, no, it got to be something else that I'm just not seeing. And then they started to lean towards, the I says friction between the anchor that ended up replacing the main I forget her name. What was her name?
Talking about
The
the anchor
main,
lady?
the main black girl. What was her name in the show?
Anna. Anna.
Anna. Yes.
Mhm.
And she was replaced by a thin white girl named Lexi, which is, so typical, child.
Okay.
And so we're thinking that, and this is like a spoiler thing. Like we're not holding shit back.
Okay.
Is that what we're doing? Are we trying to
Yes,
hold
we're,
shit?
we're not holding shit back, babe.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So, so when we see in this Lexi person, in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, she's just, this pretty girl who's trying to take the job, who, was asked to take the job, and now the girl's back. She thinks she's going to take her job. I thought it was a very like one dimensional like that.
Yeah.
And so once they started getting to the things, I said, oh, bitch. Because I knew when they kept doing these flashbacks of, like that whole group of friends from that school. And I'm like, they kept showing this big girl. And I'm like, this is not for nothing.
Right.
Right. And I'm
Mhm.
like, cause so clearly she has to tie into this somewhere. And we're seeing all these other girls and where they grew up. And I'm like, but where's this other bitch?
Mhm.
Now, so we find out that that's the girl who ends up being Lexi, right? But the
Mhm.
thing about that perplexed me, or that maybe I just didn't quite understand, I didn't understand why Lexi, or I think her name, she started with a C, her original name, I can't remember. Charlotte, Cassandra, something. Uh, why she was upset with Anna all these years. But I'm like, well, because in the flashback, Anna tried to bring her over to her friend's table, and she ended up pulling this prank on her, and I guess she thought she was involved. But I'm like, I'll give you that. But
Right.
then at the campfire, because I think they shared a birthday.
Mhm.
So when those men attacked her and she ran away and she looked back and she saw them attacking Anna next, why then did she harbor hate for Anna when she was a victim too? I don't-
Exactly.
I didn't understand that part. I was like, well, she clearly didn't have anything to do with it.
Mhm.
I don't know. But I mean, the twist at the end gagged me a little bit. I said, of course.
Yeah.
Of
So that was
course.
that was the only like thing about the series that kind of perplexed you a bit.
Yeah, at least that I could think of, or at least that I remember, more vividly. I was like, what? And I feel like they really tried to do like a lot of misdirection
They did. They did.
before they really just was like, okay, here you go.
Mhm.
But I enjoyed it. I was just like, girl, what the fuck is going on?
Yes.
Um, and I was
Okay.
familiar with the husband from Walking Dead. I was like, oh, it's good to see you again.
Love him. Love him. And just to clarify, you guys, it was the director and executive producer of it. His name is William Oldroyd. And the showrunner was D. Johnson, and also the writer, his name was D. Johnson as well. They did a great job of telling the story because I think we didn't even know really the gist for real. Because like I was kind of similar to you where I was, trying to piece things together. And I felt like the misdirections that they were doing was kind of so obvious that it was like, dang, I'm not about to sit here and follow y'all asses up. Like when they first was trying to get us, to believe that her husband did it. I think his name was Jake, I think. What's his name? What's his
Yes,
name? Jake?
something like that. It was like a short name. We'll just call it Jake for simplicity's sake.
John. John. His name's John.
It was.
John. Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
John. No, was
wait,
it?
that's the actor's name.
Yeah, that's the actor's name, bitch. I'm screaming. Detective, what the fuck is his name? Hold on, let me find out real quick. Cause I be wanting to make sure I have the right people's names, child. What is her name? Well, his name is the detective for now, because bitch, I ain't got time.
Okay, good. Detective walking
Yeah.
in.
Okay, Anna's husband. Okay. So Anna's husband, they were trying to convince us that
Jack.
Anna's okay. That's his
Somebody
name?
hit. Shout out to the five the hard way in the comments to say his
It's
name is Jack.
Jack. Got it. Okay. Shout out to Five the Hard Way. Yes. So yes, Jack. They were trying to convince us that Jack did something because he was trying to like hide the fact that he was sleeping with old girl, whatever. And he was definitely making it hard for himself. Like it was like, Jack, please calm the fuck down. Cause I got what he was trying to do, but it was like at this
Shoot.
point, you about to make yourself look bad by trying to put it on her husband or
But she
whatever
was
he
doing the
was.
same thing, not helping his case
Yes.
either.
Yes. That's what we're like, girl, what? Like, what are you doing? Like, that was the part that was very frustrating to me when it came down to him. It was like, girl, what? Why you keep on trying so hard to misdirect this and send it to someplace else? Just figure out what the fuck really happened.
Ooh, you know what? Something else perplexed me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm kind of thinking about through the plot. I didn't understand because they kind of set up Jack's sister, right? I forget her name. If anybody in the comments can help me out with her name, I forgot. But Jack's sister, who was like the only, friend who was kind of like, not
Zoe.
really fucking with them. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Zoe. She came into his office when he was doing the investigation, and he made all these ominous sayings or statements about like Anna's not who you think she is. And I'm like, well, who the fuck is she? Like, what do you
Uh-huh. But
like?
that's her showing her slick. That was
What
her
was that
showing her
supposed to
slick.
be? Like, Anna's like just trying to make it seem like she had some evil
Some
past or like
dark
she was.
secret, right.
I was like, but that's not what happened. Hell, if anything,
That's
it's
not
your
it.
asses.
Yes. And that's when I started to kind of like start questioning shit because granted they had that one moment where like Anna was in when they finally showed us that Anna saw Jack messing around with old girl that got killed in the truck or
Yes.
whatever. Like there was a part that like of course again another like misdirection moment. um they were trying to give us an idea that maybe she could be involved. But honestly, I didn't jump on that train for at all. Like I genuinely didn't think that she was involved in any capacity. I know that obviously it didn't look good for her as a viewer.
Mhm.
But and then of course she was always in the wrong places. It was very peculiar to me. But like I never felt like Anna was the killer at all in any
Yeah, no.
capacity.
They tried to make it they really, the directors and the writers really tried to make it seem like the couple were suspicious of each other.
Yeah.
And there were cases that could be made that, oh, these new pieces of evidence could lead to the fact that y'all were involved in this person's murder because she was her old friend who used to kind of wasn't really bully her, but kind of, was not the most kind.
Yeah.
And she did find her with her husband. And,
Mhm.
the husband doesn't want to be connected to, a dying girl. She was like the last person that she was with.
Uh-huh. And he
And
had semen inside of her.
it just wouldn't look good. And I was just like, the fact that he is walking around with this lady's phone, and then they
Mhm.
see all those videos of her and her husband and the other.
Yes.
I said, what the? Now that felt unnecessary.
Yes.
That was a little bit much. I don't think they needed to go that far, like into the kink shit. And then the other girl was like a lesbian, and I was like, girl,
I
sure,
think
Jen.
that it was their way, and I'm not uh the writer of all of this, but I think as a creative looking at it, I think it was their way of trying to basically give us the idea that those girls were not who they were trying to portray themselves to be. That's what I was taking it as.
Well, yeah, I think that definitely. I mean, it worked.
It worked.
It worked, but damn.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just assume that they were bitches. We just
Yep.
didn't know they were kinky bitches up there getting pegged and other things.
Mhm. All broke and all bitches.
Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Okay. And it was just awful though. I think the part that really shocked me because we're going to get into the very end in a second. But I
Yes.
think the real shock of it all was how Anna was able to manage her trauma. Because when you think
That
about
was
it,
a
like
lot.
she went through a lot. Like she got assaulted, she got SA'd in front of her friends, and then grew up to then her baby dying. And that was where too, by the way, another reason why when we get to this ending of what you call it, how we end up finding out who was the killer, it really shocked us because even in that moment of them talking about her baby, like they kind of like teased it throughout the season. But
Hmm.
then when they finally did showcase what happened to her baby, it started to then add up like, okay, something must have went wrong because her mama was already like, going through some kind of, dementia thing. And then, she, because her baby died in the care of her mama, she avoided her mama all these years. That was where the story I felt was going before we got introduced to her SA stuff.
Mm.
And that was where I was like, damn, she got a lot of trauma. It makes sense why she left the town and never turned back, especially after her baby died. Like she just never turned back. So then to go into that, like the ending, I was like, oh my God, like now it's all making sense.
I the trauma with the essay, it was already, bad enough that it was her birthday, her 16th
Yes.
birthday. And they had already been drinking and they had invited these strange men and they did what they did, right? That's
Yeah.
already terrible enough.
Right.
For you bitches,
Hey,
Hey, Carl.
fucking Carl,
fucking jerk Boulevard is.
Yeah.
for you
Welcome,
bitches,
Carlin.
What's going on? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about his and
his
hers
and
right
hers on Netflix.
Mm, I ain't saying
now.
that shit either.
Baby, we gotta get
I mean,
into
we
it, bitch.
tried. I mean, we did try to watch it for like the first episode, but me and Bay fell asleep
I'm
and just
screaming.
never put it back up.
Girl, when I tell you, once you get into it, bitch, girl.
That's what I heard. That's
Mhm.
what said we got to look at it again.
Yes, it's so good.
But
Okay.
for you bitches to watch that happen and to sing happy birthday as it's happening,
Evil.
Mm.
oh, everything you got was deserved.
Exactly.
Every single thing that you got was deserved.
Every single thing. And what's crazy is nobody would have known if old girl didn't drop that recorder and it's kept recording.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine finding that as a mama?
As a mother.
I'll revisit this
Ooh.
live once I watch this episode, watch this damn show.
Oh
You
See
bitch.
what the hell y'all
Yes.
talking about.
Yes, God, bitch. Yes.
Sounds
it's a
juicy
lot,
though.
but it's so good. But it's like the journey of it all is so fun. Like I think not fun in the way of like, yay, woo. I think it's
Nah, I'm
Now,
gay.
yay.
Woo-hoo.
it was kind of it's fun in the sense of like the storytelling was perfection to me. Like there
Mm.
was there was only like little small holes because I would give this a 9 out of 10 as far as the show is concerned.
Okay.
Not 9.5, 9.5 out of 10.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um, only reason I said the point five is off is because I felt like there was some minor holes in there. Um, Jamar had expressed one earlier, and then another thing that I kind of had a minor hole to is the mama stuff.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, she got
re-
away with that really easily, and she
really
shouldn't have.
easily. Even when they decided to do the flashbacks to showcase her presence in this stuff, it still was weird.
It's like, so there's no skin flakes or nothing at the scene when she was sitting there barefoot.
Right.
Like, y'all didn't, none of that.
None of that. I was confused. That was the only part I was like when we like when they showed the part where she was walking through the rain completely naked and her footprints was in that mud. I'm like Literally evidence hiding in plain sight.
Fresh evidence, mind you.
Mind you. And they wasn't paying no attention. And also, there was no fingerprint proof nowhere.
No blood splatter.
Nothing. Like, those things like that just makes me think. I'm like, come on, man. Because y'all know I've been watching a lot of like those crime documentaries and like a lot of
Mhm.
the body cam footage of police stuff on YouTube. And they be telling like real detailed things about how they investigate these type of situations. And I just be sitting here thinking like, y'all did none of those things.
Did nothing of the sort. And the fact that it was like they're showing, oh, there's no sign of struggle in any of these. I'm like, nothing?
Nothing. Like
Okay.
y'all just died. And then when they even showed it, it was kind of like
So you're not gonna resist at all?
at all. Y'all just is like, take me.
Oh, well, guess I'm dead.
They're
Okay.
taking it.
like they literally that's what it gave. It was just like, well, I'm dead. This is it, girls.
Girl, they took death like they were getting eliminated on Drag Race. Like, well,
Okay. Sashay away.
right. Like, girl, and then, now that I'm thinking about it again, did old girl literally just kill her sister because she called her fat?
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, sometimes it's justified.
Yeah. So sometimes it's justified.
I'm like, who you talking to, bitch?
She said maybe you should lay off the snacks. And then her reply was bet. They was going on this boat, and this bitch pumped all of her asthma, the inhaler stuff out. She got rid of all of them extra things. And so when she needed it, she was like, "Oh my god, I have it, but it's empty. Oh my god, I thought I refilled it." Girl killed her sister and let her die of an asthma attack because she said you should lay off the snacks.
Right. Not mind you, her sister was an ass girl. So I understand, like, as far as like trauma is concerned, because and the girl is her name's Catherine, by the way, the fat girl.
Got it.
Like Catherine she went through a ringer, like typical big girls in school get bullied. Like that was very the gist of her story. I just hate the fact that her mental illness far preceded like human decency. You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, you had your trauma with your sister. You did some wild ass shit. You fool as a bat. Got it. But this one girl who actually was kind to you, you decided to let her get SA'd because in your head she contributed to setting you up. Whole time she saved you.
Or even like if you look back, like I feel like the response just should have been like, "Oh my god, you know, this is just a horrible thing that's happening." But you looked at it as like revenge. I'm like, against her?
Her? That was so
Why?
weird.
But sometimes when people are just, when they're suffering something like that and they probably feel ostracized already at home, they probably just find reasons to blame everybody, child.
Definitely. And I just think it's so weird though. It was just like, girl, you could have easily just, said something to her. The moment you got your life together and you done got all these surgeries and whatnot. And it was so funny how the mama was just like, oh, she spotted her on TV and just knew it was her. I died. Because, bitch, she said her face ain't gonna never lie to her. Okay? I was like, bitch, she pointed her out so quick.
Girl. But you know what? It may be extreme when it's like the mama was doing what she was doing. But the thing is, if you just put yourself in the mindset where it's like, oh, my daughter is gone, and the only thing I have that I found is this tape that she recorded of her and her friends, and she just never watched it all the way through. And so
Mm-hmm.
you just watching it one day, reminiscing about your daughter, and you see that shit.
Baby,
Oh,
I'm telling you right now, I'm the mama. I am the mother. I would definitely do that same shit. Because, girl, what? What is that? Like, in the them girls to be teenagers and to be so evil that y'all found entertainment in your quote unquote friend getting SA'd. And I felt like that was a racial thing.
It gotta be.
It felt very much racially like charged. Like it was like, they didn't do it to her. They was going to do it to the other girl, but since you jumped in this, go ahead, do it to her.
And then she wanted to fuck her the whole time.
Yes.
It's
Oh
just like,
no.
well, girl, you got to get into it. You got.
This so crazy as hell. It's so
Yeah, it
good.
seemed like a lot of twists and turns in this thing.
It is. It is. Like when I tell you, it's one of those shows that you have to watch very meticulously. Like you can't just be doing shit and then talking about you watching this show. You got to just be sitting there watching this show, period.
Period.
Because you will miss shit. I'm telling you. Because I had to go back that one particular part that Jamar was talking about, where the girl basically has set her sister up to get killed or whatever. I missed that part at first. I had to go back because it had everything kind of happens quickly. Like there aren't really any drawn out scenes outside of like present time. Like you're watching everything happen in real time, present time. But when it comes down to those like flashbacks and shit, they don't last very long. Like they give you to the piece of what you need to know, and then boom, we back in the present time.
Oh, it was like, girl, it was going in and out for a second.
Okay, I said hello, hello.
Girl, StreamYard was StreamYarding.
Yeah, they know how they do.
Oh,
So
she,
you
uh, oh,
you gotta watch it. You gotta pay
oh, wait.
attention.
Hold on, hold on. Because it got you going in and out real bad.
You sound like the Tin Man. Hello.
Up and girl, she done got sniped by StreamYard.
Yeah, Snapchat said, "Fuck that bitch."
We're having technical difficulties. Yes, yes. But well,
Well, Candy.
she's having her technical difficulties. But yes, but you have to watch it.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to go
She
check that out. We guess we'll try it again.
she was T. I was like, girl, the drama.
Mm. Yeah, because I watched that first episode start off a little slow. I'm like, bitch, what is this? That everybody was hooting and howling about.
You do have to set it up and just lay out the characters and like motivations and shit like that. But
Gotcha.
baby,
Okay.
once the stage is set and it's like the
Okay.
T's start coming out,
Yeah.
girl, is she good? I said, all right.
Yeah.
This is a cute little piece of something.
Okay. I'm gonna
And
look that
the
up.
episodes ain't long; they're about 30 minutes.
Okay. Y'all
30,
did
35
Traitors
minutes.
already?
We started with his and hers. Do you watch
Oh,
Traitors?
okay. Hell no, that's why I was glad. Let you take the handle because I'm like, bitch, I don't watch neither one of them.
Girl, you got to get into that too,
I heard it was pretty good though.
bitch. If they ever had a Traitors for the web world, bitch. Oh,
That's what we was talking about. We were talking about something similar in the works for that. So
I've
oh,
returned.
just
My apologies.
welcome back.
yeah. And welcome back.
Thank you. Before we switch over, because since we're talking about trainers, before we switch into this,
Okay.
let's watch it or wash it when it comes down to his and hers. What are we giving it?
Girl, watch her intently.
Well, the way y'all talking, I'm gonna watch it now.
Oh,
Oh yes, bitch,
absolutely.
come back because you're gonna be like, bitch.
Okay, 'cause at first I was like, watch it, bitch. I was sleepy.
Girl, yes, get into it.
Is worth
Okay, yeah,
it.
I might have to check her out a little bit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And next on the docket, we have the Traitors. Okay.
Ooh,
The
bitch.
Traitors, honey. We are 5 episodes in for this is season 4, right?
Yes.
For season 4. And baby, I'm enjoying this season. If you don't know what Traitors is, Jamar, give them a synopsis.
I was gonna please give me
Oh, okay.
specifically.
Let me see. How do I?
What
Let
is
me
it?
try to give this a. Okay, so essentially, the Traders is a game where you have about how many people do they have? Like 20 people. Let's just say
Yeah.
20 people, and the host Alan Cummings will pick 3 to 4 people to be the traders. Now, we as the audience will see who the traders are, and the traders' goal is to murder the faithfuls.
Mm.
Okay, and try to make it to the end. if at least one traitor makes it to the end, the traitors win. But if all the faithfuls banish the traitors, so the faithfuls essentially are trying to go around the house. They don't know who's the traitor. So
Mm.
they have to try to talk and be like, who do we think the traitors are? Is you think anybody's acting funny?
So do the traders got to pretend like they not traders?
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. I want to do that.
Exactly. And so there's
Mm.
like different missions that you do every episode where it like adds to the prize pot if you do certain things. But then on during the mission, there will be opportunities to get shields from being murdered, or you were able to put people up for murder or potential murder. So for example, in the very first mission, they had to like carry these coffins and put the coffins in each of the players' graves. And for each coffin that they put in there, it added money to the overall prize pot for who wins. But
Mm.
it's like if whoever's coffins that you put in there are up for murder. So it's like,
Mm.
oh, bitch, who put a coffin in my shit?
Oh wow. That sounds kind of fun. What show this? What channel this coming? Oh, it's on Peacock. Okay,
This
I
is on
see it.
Peacock, yes. And
Okay,
so there's also
I got Scotty log in.
a round table at the end of every episode where the people get to decide or vote on who they think the traitor is. And so people were going back and forth. Well, such and such did X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like they're a traitor. And then you got to be like, well, bitch, you said X, Y, and Z, elemental P on the other day. And I feel like you a traitor, bitch. It's-
Mm. But what happens if you get the trader wrong? Do y'all like? Is it a penalty or something?
so the idea of the faithfuls is you want to banish the traitors. Only about three or four of them, and so if
Mm.
y'all guess wrong, that's just one less ally that you have.
Damn, that is fucked up. I'm gonna watch this. How
It's
many episodes out
good.
right now?
It's good. It's only 5 episodes out for this current season. This one is much better than last season. I think. I think this is a great example of how both really the traitors and the faithfuls are playing this very well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so next question. Like, so
Well,
is this like celebrities or is it like regular people?
Celebrities.
celebrities now, but
Mm,
they are
mm.
going to open it up, I guess,
I
to
seen a
regular
casting
bitches.
call today.
Yes. I
Oh,
apply.
Yeah, you
I'm
you
too will
would.
apply.
I know what you gonna be.
I,
Traitor.
I hope he puts me as a traitor.
Baby, put me. Listen, girl, put me and JT in the turret, bitch.
Do you
Okay.
hear me? It's over.
Soon as Jasmine Trevor walk in, I'm be like, shit, traitor. I'll tell
She's
you that
right.
right now, bitch. I don't care what that thing say, bitch. It's her.
But
Get her
see,
out of here.
so typically, through I think the first 3 seasons, typically they bring everybody in, and then they have them blindfolded, right? And then
Mm.
he chooses the traitors, but he'll tap them on the shoulder, and that's how you know they're a traitor. And then everybody
Oh
puts the
wow.
blindfolds up, and they try to look around and see like is anybody going to respond.
So the
That's
audience know.
the audience knows, yes, but we have
Mm.
to watch them try to figure it out.
Okay, okay. I like that.
But
Get us
then this
up.
season, they did something a little bit different. So they picked their normal 3 traitors, right? But then they assigned a secret traitor
Mm-hmm.
this
Mm.
season to where they called the people up one by one. They showed them this box, and if the box had the traitor card in it, they knew they were a traitor. Or if it was empty, they knew they were faithful. But as the traitor, of course, you don't want to give you got to keep your best poker face, bitch. And this was the first time where the audience did not know who the secret traitor was.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow. Oh, that sounds fun.
And so normally the traders get together in a little turret where they meet at, and they decide who to murder every night or who's available to murder every night. But
Okay.
with this secret trader, the secret trader is working alone. They can't kill by themselves, but what they can do is they create a short list. So the secret trader was making like you can only kill between these 4 people.
Oh wow.
And
It's
so
very
now the other ones are
systematic.
like, damn, we wanted to kill such and such. This bitch,
Didn't kill
Mhm.
somebody else. Oh wow. Okay.
girl,
That sounds
yes, it's
interesting.
tea.
It's so tea. This season is so well produced, and I think they got the right people playing. I will say I'm gonna disagree with you, Jamar.
Which part?
This episode, not episode. This season is the great representation of traitors and a poor representation of faithfuls.
Well, I say a good for faithful only because they're actually willing to just go out there and put it out there. Because it seemed
Correct.
like last season was so leading heavy on just the traitors falling apart, that it was easy for the
Yeah,
Faith. They didn't really have to work as hard.
yeah,
This
true.
time, I'm like, oh. Now, this last episode, they were working really good up until this last episode. I don't
Do
know what
you
the
hear
fuck y'all
me?
on. I don't
This
know what
last
the fuck.
episode, they, I don't know what it was. Somebody had ate some spinach or something, but they did
Or
not.
bad
Mm-mm.
spinach. I don't know.
So who's the cast this season?
Oh, we got
They got Portia from Housewives.
I hope
mhm.
she a traitor. So
They
Yeah.
have they
that bitch a
have who else
traitor.
would you know? There's somebody from Drag Race that's on there.
Oh wow.
Uh
Oh, they
Dorinda
fuck around with the
from
gays.
New York Housewives.
Okay.
Um who else from this season would you know? I don't know if you watch like Survivor or Big Brother or anything like that, have you?
No, I haven't watched those either.
I think there's like a Housewives of Dubai chick. But
Yeah.
everybody else, I
Okay.
did not know. Like Taylor Swift's mother-in-law is on there. If you,
What?
Uh-huh. So this is some of
Okay.
the cast right here.
oh yes.
So we got Portia from Real Housewives of Atlanta, Dorinda Medley from Real Housewives of New York, Candace Dillard Bassett from Real
Oh
Housewives
yes.
of Potomac. That's Donna Kelsey, Travis Kelsey's mom. Rob, I forgot his last name, but he's from Love Island. Lisa
Rob.
Ray from Real Housewives
No,
of
Rob R. Whatever his last name is.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Colton, he's from The Bachelor. Tiffany, she's from Big Brother. Yeah, it was the real gist of it is they get celebrities from a lot of different reality
Shows. Okay.
competition reality shows.
Okay.
And they throw them all in the pot. And baby, the girls have been working this season, I must say.
They pissed me off a little bit in that because of Portia.
Yes,
But you
yes.
know what? Portia would like she was in housewife mode,
Mm-hmm.
and she
Mm.
had been in housewife mode for so long that she's just like, if if I have a conversation with two people and somebody says something about somebody else, I'm gonna bring it to the other person in front of the group.
Yeah,
That's
Period.
normally how housewives and like these reality based shows would work.
yeah,
However, that did not work in this instance.
yes.
Oh shit.
um, Carl, if we want to talk
No, you
about
can
it,
get spoilers, bitch. I'm still watching.
because bitch. So let me see. How did that whole situation play out,
Okay,
JT?
spoiler alert,
With
y'all.
Portia,
With Portia, yes, because her getting banished made no sense to me because the other Michael Rappaport did the exact same thing but worse that
yes,
same day.
yes.
Let's talk about that.
So to give some backstory, Portia had basically did a Portia because if you know Portia, Portia has a tendency to talk too much, and sometimes she'll say stuff before she thinks, so it'll kind of come off the wrong way. And so in the conversation that she was having with some of the people in the group, she was basically telling them like, "Hey, girl, you know, I killed XYZ." And they were like, wait, what did she say? And then she ended up saying it again. So it was confirming that they heard what they heard. And it was like, girl, is she
Don't the
really?
traitors do the killing?
Yes.
Oh, this bitch.
And that's why she misspoke.
Yes.
But it's like if you know Portia, then it's like, well, girl, that's
That's
very on
Portia.
brand.
That's definitely
But
on
if you
brand for her.
don't,
Yes. They automatically thinking that she's talking too much and she's just now giving herself away. But then I also have to take into account this too. And me and Jemai spoke of this once before. I really felt that was a little naive for them to be self believe like easily believable as far as like, oh, this is the traitor because Portia said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like,
yeah.
why did y'all
Mm.
automatically believe that just because she slipped out of the tongue? Like, it was like, come on now, y'all really think that these traitors would be that dumb?
Well,
So this is what happened, Carl. Think about it like this. I'm gonna lay it out like this. So there's this guy. His name is Michael Rappaport, right? Some white guy.
okay.
That's one of the players.
Yeah, no idea.
He was in the room with Candace, or at least Candace was one of the people in the room. and mind you, Candace is a traitor, right?
Okay.
He said something along the lines of, "We should get out the housewives, or we should
Who?
go for the housewives." I don't know if he said it to Candace, but Candace was in earshot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So then Candace is then in a, in one of the cars or the trucks, either going to and from the mission with Portia and some other lady, where she tells Portia and the girl, "Hey, I heard Michael say he's going after the housewives, right?"
Who?
So Portia then says, "Bet." They get to the more group setting, and Portia says, "Well, Michael, I heard you going after the housewives." And
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Michael is like, "Well, who the fuck said that?"
Mm.
And then Portia says, "Well, Candace told me."
Ah,
And Candace is like, "Well, bitch,
okay. Now, bitch, now why would you say
I'm trying
that?
not to, because, she's like, bitch, I'm trying not to, bring any attention to myself." So then Candace says, "I didn't say he said that today."
Okay. Lord. You better
Look,
And
back
so
her up,
she's
drama.
bitch.
making it seem like Portia was just mistaken. Portia misheard. But the thing about it is, what Candace could have fucked herself up, because it all depended on that third bitch
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
was in that car.
Yep.
Because then Portia looked at the third bitch and was like, "Such and such," I forget who it was. "Did you not hear Candace say that?" And then the
Mm-hmm.
third bitch was like, "I don't remember."
Okay, look,
Oh,
then
I
leave
have
me
a
out of
terrible
that.
memory.
So now it's like, girl, had that third bitch said, "Oh yeah, she said that," Candace would have been cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But since she didn't say that, it made Portia look like she just making up shit, or she just trying to blame or throwing shit out there.
Right.
Then she
Mm.
made the mistake of, because then I think they had murdered uh the first guy, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, "Well, when we had killed Ian," when she meant that he had got killed, not like we, but her dumb ass child. So
Damn,
she
Portia.
said that to, like, I think a room of maybe three other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when they got to the round table and they picking who to banish, one of the three people that she said it in front of, his name is Ron. He was like, "Well, you said when we kill Ian, and the only people that gonna say that are traitors." Mind
Mm.
you, the Michael guy had said, what did he say, JT? He said something at the round table that was essentially the same thing.
Yeah, he basically said something along the lines of like, I killed somebody
Right. He basically said the same thing, but to everyone right
at the
then and
round
there
table.
at the round table. He
Oh
said he
Lord.
basically
These folks
made the
don't know how to play the
same
game?
mistake, but they still voted Portia out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she talked too damn much. Get
And
her
I'm
ass
just
out
like,
of here.
so why would y'all believe that Portia's the traitor when this man says only three people heard?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this motherfucker just said this in front of 20 of y'all,
Yep.
and y'all
Be-
still vote Portia.
Because
Mm-mm.
racism.
Get the black bitch out.
And
That's what
then,
happened. That's what that was. Because that don't make no sense now. Let's be so for real. Even with here's the other part about it that differentiated the situation, and that's why I said because racism. When Portia was chosen to be banished, there were Candace was the person that actually defended her and was like, Portia has a tendency to misspeak and like that. If you know Portia, you know that that's her. Like I'm pretty sure that she's not a traitor. Like
Right.
whatever, but they still was trying to go with it. As far as Michael was concerned, nobody was actually defending Michael. They all actually wanted to get rid of him that night because he
Oh,
was
gotcha.
on everybody's nerves. And they started to feel like not only was he a traitor, but they also felt like he was just not good for the group and the game, anyways. So they were ready to get rid of him. But then somehow Ron. Now he definitely redeemed himself in episode 5. I was like, kudos to you, girl. But it
Nah.
was just
as
like
best he could.
as best he could. But it's like you really are
Really?
invested on this whole thing about Portia, and it's like, sir, you don't really have any viable evidence outside of her misspeaking those couple times in front of you, and you're dead set on it, and you done convince all these people that this is fact. When Michael, who is very problematic, even if he wasn't was or wasn't a traitor, getting rid of him should have been number one priority because he showed his whole ass at that brown table.
Hmm.
That's why, because of it was because of racism.
Because of racism.
And did. And then the Colton guy, mind
Oh,
you,
oh.
he okay. So everybody decided to vote for Portia at the first round table, right?
Mhm.
And so he decides to look at Lisa Rinna, who's from the Housewives of New York, and she's a traitor, right? So his whole reasoning is like, well, why, I'm still just so stuck on the first round table when Lisa voted for Portia. Like, it's so weird for housewives to turn on each other. And my thing is, it's like, I mean, mind you, you're correct, but not for the reason that you're trying to give it.
Exactly.
It's like these people are from completely different cities. They may be familiar with each other, but it's like, girl, they don't really know each other like that. They may be beefing for all we know.
You're right.
And she's like, well, I mean, Colton was like, well, I feel like Lisa's being too quiet. Like this is not what I was expecting from a housewife. And it's like it's the same thing where people like expect people who are in the web world to behave that way when you meet them in person. And it's like this is the completely different arena.
Mhm.
Clearly.
And it was just like, girl, shut up. Cole to just be like, all right, bitch, I choose you. And it will be
Yes.
you for X, Y, and Z reason. Okay, that bitch is a faithful. Well, oops. So now it's you for X, Y.
Okay. That's how he do.
Real.
He even said himself like he's just playing the game recklessly. Like he basically said he just going strong and hard. And girl, like, ugh. Like I don't like it. He gives me that, and here's the other part. That's why I say because racism, because he gives me that. Even though he's supposed to be gay, allegedly, why are we not taking that into account? That like he is still a white man who has very much has the supremacy complex.
Yeah.
He really was charred down. Like every time he said something, he would always be so quick to be the first person to throw a name out there and then give this really not strong reason behind it, and then be like, boom, this is who it is. I stand behind it. And next thing you know, he's having a back and forth with the person and they make themselves kind of look bad. Now everybody's jumping on him. I hate that. I hate that so much because he never has a real reason until recently where one of his shots actually hit, which is Lisa. But now she's on everybody's radar because initially she wasn't. So shout out to him, but it took him 5 people to get there,
It really did. Like,
Lord.
and that's why I said because racism. Because I'm gonna keep going back to
Nah,
child.
so dangerous.
But
they
I don't
give
feel like
you
they can save
So
Lisa,
dangerous.
bitch. I don't know what they can do for her.
Yes, Colton and Michael Rappaport are the same person, just different fonts.
This is not Michael Rappaport is Ariel Black and Colton is Times New Roman.
Yes,
mm-mm. Two racist white men.
yes,
And
That's
then
it.
remember there was that whole remember that like, they kind of went against each other the last episode where it
yeah.
was because Colton's like he was on The Bachelor, he was dating a woman initially, and then he just came out as gay, right? Ooh, he's gay. Woo. And so he says at the round table, like, because Colton was coming at him, calling him a traitor. He was like, "Well, I feel like if anybody can hold a secret, it's you."
True. I'm just saying.
But the thing is, people was like, "Oh my god, that's so homophobic." I'm like,
I can't believe you need to leave.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
that's literally
guess,
what they said.
I understand that, but I'm just like, I mean, it's the truth though.
I
It
mean, it
wasn't
is
it
true.
wasn't homophobic in my eyes. I felt like it was the truth. It was the truth.
Sound like deal,
Because that's a
folks.
good reason. Like, bitch, you just said you recently came out. Bitch, you can't hold a secret.
Yeah.
Yes, and here's the thing: you held the secret not because you were trying to hide the fact that you were gay. You held the secret because you wanted that check from The Bachelor.
Come on.
Let's not play. Like, girl, please. Everybody knows you are a white, blonde hair, blue eye man. Being gay is the least of your worries.
Okay,
Okay.
you have plenty of status and privilege
You will
too.
be fine. But a
Yes,
check would be nice
you
too.
are fine. So that was an excuse, and he literally showed it in that round table when when he said that he instantly turned into a victim. Instantly turned into a victim, and then everybody started going into, oh, I don't want the one thing that pointed out that well, I pointed out that I really felt like was the prime example of somebody who's trying to victimize themselves is, oh, I don't feel comfortable and safe around you in my castle, or I don't feel comfortable and safe around you. Excuse me, baby, look at Michael Rappaport. Michael Rappaport is built like a booger.
Oh,
Literally. And Colton is a former football player.
Mm-mm.
You don't feel safe around Michael Rappaport?
Like, baby, he gonna bust a hit before anything happens.
Do you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me get back on Michael. I just remembered
Mm-hmm.
the hypocrisy. Remember, he said so. He was the one that said the whole thing about let's get the housewives out, and he almost got called out for it, right?
Right.
So then they had a mission where um if you find the shield, then well basically there was opportunities for people to donate shields. And
Mm-hmm.
so when Jam Jam had the shield, Michael felt like, oh, you should have offered the shield to me because I'm vulnerable. Bitch, you made yourself vulnerable.
Okay.
You did
No, she
that, not
said some
me.
You
shit and
did
didn't hit
that.
the way she wanted to. Now she wants the shield, bitch.
But
Going out
then,
here, bitch.
right. Then
You
she's
did
like,
it.
oh, well, you should have gave me the shield and you're probably a traitor. You're trying to,
Oh, get
take
her out of
advantage
there.
of it.
Why is she still? I'd have got her out.
But then this the thing. This is the kicker. This was the kicker. I'm like, you know what? You feel like you're vulnerable. You should want a shield. Bet. The very next episode, okay, there is a mission where it says, hey, pair with somebody that you trust in this competition.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of you has to be in the cage, and the other people have to do the mission to unlock the cage. If the other person doesn't unlock the cage in time, the person in the cage is up for murder.
Yep.
Mm.
Michael opted to be in the cage.
Oh, wow.
You just last episode complained that somebody made you vulnerable for murder. And then the next episode,
You volunteer as
you
tribute.
volunteer to be murdered, to potentially be murdered.
Is he even? Does he even know what's good? He don't know. I don't even think he know what game show he on. Do you
I
know what's
said,
happening?
what? No, Michael Rappaport is not gay. He's just mm, an
Mm-hmm.
unkind man
Yeah.
that has said
Unkind
unkind
man.
things about groups of people in the past.
Yes,
So
he
I
did.
so I've heard.
He
But
everybody ain't gay.
yes, that was the weird. I said, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
That is
It's
crazy.
good. I think that I would make a great trader. I have a great poker face, and
Yeah,
you know that not a lot of things would really move me.
yeah.
So
You
I
just
think,
play. You just running through life as a trader. Just
and I've
running
already
through.
played it on TV.
Yeah, you
So,
have.
Yeah.
That was actually a very good movie, actually.
oh, you better be thinking, bitch.
As a matter of fact, I
Okay.
think Michael Rappaport was in what you call it.
And
Huh?
what?
Um, because he's an actor. He was in what is it called? Don't be a menace to society while drinking gin and juice.
Oh, he was in that. Let me go see who that
Yes,
is.
you remember the mailman? It was like a quick little moment. It was a mailman that came through there one time. It was a white mailman
Mm. You know, at first I thought he was the man in Elf.
screaming. You talk about I know exactly who you talking about too.
I swear I'm gonna say, is that the same man?
Oh
No.
yeah, the old white man.
Uh-huh.
That nigga 84.
No, bitch, you were the wrong person.
Oh, what's his
Man,
name?
you know
Mark?
white people when they in their 80s, they are hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Do you hear me? Michael Rappaport.
Oh, that motherfucker there. Oh, I know that's who this is.
Okay.
Child, but yes. Miss Trader's trying to get into it, bitch. So I'm gonna expect a full report from you, Carlicia, by next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. I'll
I
watch
would
Absolutely.
his
say I
tapes
would say get
anyway.
catch up on Traders before you watch his and hers.
Okay.
Mm,
So then, because baby, we could speculate.
right. And we
Ooh, and
still
then
got
next week is gonna be good, bitch.
good. What this week you mean?
Oh yes, this week, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Good.
so they have the traders be challenged to do like these kills in plain sight, they call it. So essentially, they had to go to this like what they call it, a dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the traders has to wear this brooch or this piece of jewelry, and
Hmm.
in order for them to kill somebody, whoever touches the jewelry gets murdered. So
Mm-hmm.
they had to walk around the party and try to convince people to touch this piece of jewelry without them just sounding and looking suspicious. And I was like, I don't. That would be interesting. I'm like, how would I do that?
Right.
I feel like as a gay man, I feel like it'd be so much easier.
And somebody did say online that they believe that the producers are intentionally either trying to make Lisa the main traitor, or they're trying to get her out of there. Mainly because in this particular episode, right, that's coming up about the whole brooch thing,
Hmm.
who else would have wore that brooch outside of her or Candace?
I mean, and see, I was talking to Jeremy about this, and he was like, "Rob should have wore it." I said, no,
That
that
would have
would
ended
be
it wrong.
that would be very strange and odd." And I was like, I feel like the sight of a man trying to walk up to people to get them to touch a part of his body would come off a little odd,
It would.
and that's not even like his style. Like I feel like something gaudy like that would definitely go for like a housewife, and more
Exactly.
so Lisa, but. The thing about it is, this is make it or break it for Lisa, honestly.
Hmm. Oh, they
Because
trying to get Lisa up out of there.
she is the one in the most danger, I think, of the traders. Because they've been going real undercover. The faithfuls have been doing their work for them up until
Hmm.
now.
Hmm.
And speaking of the other traders, let's talk about Rob.
Oh, love Rob.
Until now, because what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Wait, which part of you was upset that he had voted for Lisa?
Yes, because I
Yeah.
was like, why? There was no rhyme or reason to do that. Oh, you
Can I be
like
honest?
Ron? Was that?
Can I be honest?
Girl, you live for the bullshit, didn't you?
I understood.
What? Please.
Yeah. I did.
Please.
I did. I did. And the reason why I understood is because there was there's a hierarchy in the castle, if you think about it. Like how I was saying earlier, Colton is literally the definition of what everybody wants to follow: a blonde hair, blue eye, muscular, 6 foot tall man. Right?
Sure.
So Colton has a lot of power amongst the faithfuls. And if Rob continues to align himself with Colton, he's pretty much safe. At least
Mhm.
right now, right? So he thinking in his mind now that Colton is dead set, got his eyes on Lisa, and he even showed in that past round table how powerful he was. Because you remember, everybody was dead set on doing Ron, like how Candace was saying, we're doing it again. We're veering off of what our initial plan is. And everybody was dead set on Ron. The moment Colton opened his eyes and said that, opened his mouth and said, "Hey, I think Lisa's a traitor," everybody switched. Like it was instant. Like now we have half and half. Lisa was literally the second one that could potentially got voted off.
But I think because going with Ron would have still been just as easy of an
Mm,
out to me because you could be going along with your fellow trader Candace, who has
right.
been consistent with Ron, and it's like I know that you like Ron. This is you say, oh, I feel like he's been bullied, or I feel like he's been going through it. I'm like, bitch, we are trying to win money. You can
Mhm.
like him after the check has been cashed.
Okay.
Banish that bitch. That is such an like as a trader, that is an easy one less person to deal with. Everybody's already suspicious of him. You get to keep your alliance with Colton steady, and I mean, even though he says Lisa, but there's really not. He didn't really have enough basis of Lisa, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
and so
I
I feel
felt
like
like it
her
was
going.
decent.
It was decent, but it was at the same time. I'm thinking like, well, he's kind of had a reputation. He done already did a what did he do? He was it was Tiffany, and who was the other chick that he got voted up out of there? I forget the other name.
Um, Tiffany.
Well, I think he was right about Donna, but I thought it was somebody else.
Um, I mean, technically,
Michael.
and Michael. Yeah,
Michael.
yeah,
So it's kind of like, well, girl, I just don't really feel comfortable following your hunches, ma'am. So
absolutely.
I'm gonna go with what makes a little bit more sense, just based on behavior. I feel like Ron was just such an easy for his game because
Mhm.
now that you pick Lisa, yeah, you're trying to keep your you know Colton alliance intact, but Ron went home anyway. Now
Mhm.
you've broken trust with the people in the turret.
Yeah, but I think the reason why I say I agree with Rob to a degree is because Rob is thinking in the mentality of longevity, and until that moment, no, none of them was really spoken of for real, and that really probably shook him in a sense of like, okay, she may be the weakest link out of the three, and
Which she is.
she is. And if that's the case, then we need to go ahead and make sure that like if there's a moment where things look like things are gonna switch, we gotta switch. But that's gonna be a problem because I think that's gonna end up affecting him and Candace's relationship. So I can understand
Exactly.
where it's like two sides of the same coin. Like it's like, damn, like baby, you kind of I can get you, but you're putting yourself in an uncomfortable position.
I mean, even if you had to do that, let's say that, somewhere along the line, you feel like you have to sacrifice Lisa to potentially win and make it to the game. This was not the time to do that.
Yeah.
There was no need. There was a free Ron right there, ready for banishment,
Okay.
and you could have kept
Yeah.
your alliance strong with the traitors, and could have went into this challenge with a lot more unity. Now they don't trust you, rightfully so.
Hmm.
And Candace has been playing this beautifully.
I think she's been great. Like everybody online, they give her a little praise, but they really are on, this Rob turn. But I can understand because if you watch Rob on Love Island, you would understand that like the turn, the 180 is just impeccable. But like Candace is really playing a good game.
But Candace is playing Russian roulette, bitch, and eventually she gonna get shot. But she done calm down because at the beginning, girl, she could have got caught up with that whole Portia thing. If that other girl just decided to tell the truth, that
True.
could have been her ass. And then
Yep.
also, I don't know why more of you didn't think it was suspicious that bitch started a conga line. I just thought that all of you just falling into that was strange to me.
So behind the scenes, I think who was it? Somebody confirmed it um on the interviews. I think it was Eric. Somebody confirmed it, basically saying that there was already a conversation about the conga line like prior to that scene. So when everything had initially happened and Candace brought up the conga line, it wasn't as suspicious as it wasn't as suspicious to them as it is to us who was watching it.
Okay, I'm about to say there gotta be something else in it, because I'm like, what?
Mhm.
Why would we do this now? For what?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it wasn't as suspicious to them. So that's why it just was like, okay, let's go with it or whatever. But to us, we sit here looking like, girl, what the hell?
I'm glad that the other people that didn't do it, ended up being the ones getting got.
Yes. Rob C. Shout out to Rob C. Because he really clocked it so quick. Before
Hell
anything,
yeah! I'm like, shit, that's me.
okay? Clocked it so fast. I was like, bitch, I live. So before we continue, how do we feel about the traders? Watch it or watch it?
Oh, you definitely watch it,
Hell, the way y'all talking here, I'm gonna watch it.
baby.
You
Watch that
gotta
shit
watch it.
tonight.
Yeah.
Get
I
into
would
episode
recommend
one.
to watch the season 2 with Phaedra too.
Oh, Phaedra's on there before. Okay.
Yes, season 2 was the season that really like put Traitors on the map.
Okay.
Season 1 wasn't bad, but it wasn't as interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
season
always
2.
the first one is always like the let me like the ideal show. Like, hey, here's a new show.
Yeah,
Pilot, yes.
Yeah, pretty much pilot. Like, hey, how y'all feel about this? And then two would usually be the first start of the season. So yeah, I
yes.
get that.
So if we decided to do a web world
Oh,
Traitors, what would that look like for us? Let's lay out the cast here now.
Well,
Okay.
how many traders like total on the cast they put in there?
I
Okay. Well,
mean, they
as
usually have
far
like
as
what,
the
four total?
huh? Yeah, they do like 3 to 4 traders,
And
but
like total people all together, like what, 12 or 10 or
No, they have like 20 bitches. Because really, like
20?
two
Oh.
people go home per episode because somebody
yeah,
gets
Oh,
murdered
somebody
okay,
get
or
okay.
killed
or
and
they do
somebody
a
get
ban and they do a banishment.
yeah. Hmm.
Not murder and banished. Oh
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
20
what we
people,
do?
that could be a lot
Let's
actually.
let's do a cast of 10, and let's do 2 traders. So
Okay.
let's first put the cast together, and then we'll decide who's the 2 traders.
Ooh, child.
Mm,
Lead the charge, Jasmine.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm throwing myself in there.
of
Okay,
course.
same.
She's a
Thank you.
traitor. So
Okay. Oh, so she's a trader. I'm weak.
traitor.
Let me see. Okay, so me and Jamar, Carl, who you throwing in there yourself?
Hell yeah, I want to be in this shit.
Okay. Period. So it's me, Carl, Jamar. All right, Jamar, choose a person.
Ooh, girl. Who would be a nasty bitch in this type of game, girl? Mm.
I got one. I got three actually.
I'm I want to put Markel.
Mm,
Oh, that's a good one.
I can see that.
I will throw in December.
Absolutely.
Girl, they would banish her after the.
You
Listen,
okay?
I'm putting in Reese G.
Oh,
I mean, well, since we here, we might as well throw in Dario.
Yeah, you damn
okay.
right.
Might as well.
How
And
many
I
bitches
actually
is that?
I'll put Oliver too.
Oh
Okay,
God.
you took the words out my
Hmm.
mouth.
Oh
Okay, so
God.
I'm
This
gonna
is the
decide right
girl. This
now.
gonna turn to baddies. Hold on. This ain't even gonna
You
be.
damn right.
Okay,
This will be
so
prime television.
prime television. So it's me, Jamar, Carl, December, Dario, Oliver. Who else we said?
You said Reese
Reese
and
Reese.
Markel.
and Markel. So we need 2 more people.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm.
Nice.
We need some antagonists for you, so I'm gonna throw in Kid
Nicole.
Fro
Oh,
and Nicole. Yes,
Yes,
oh,
Nicole.
Nicole and Fro.
yes.
Now what?
Oh. Oh yeah, this is
Now,
gonna be a whole different type of
now,
traders,
first off,
Chad.
why do I have to have an antagonist?
Because
I
you're.
mean, hey.
I'm screaming at
Because
this.
then it's also an antagonist for December.
This
Yeah.
is true. This is true.
That would be tea.
And
Yeah.
that's
I'd
how we
watch
can
it.
grow
I'd
But
cash.
actually
then who would
watch
be the
that.
traitors though?
Ooh.
Yeah, Tavia Troublesome.
Yeah.
I feel like
Not if
that'd be
not if you
obvious.
gonna put me on blast horn.
Okay. Reese
Uh,
G.
It's only let's do 3. Let's do 3.
Oh, okay. I mean, depending on who we think would actually do well in the game.
Reese is definitely be my number one for trader. I'm just
Baby,
saying.
they would get Reese out so fast.
Okay.
They didn't get her out. That bitch should be faithful. That's still to hurry herself.
That's what I said. They gonna vote her out. Anyway, like you got to think of people like who would probably not be suspected and who could probably still maneuver through the game the
Well,
longest.
shit.
Me,
Everybody that we done named is all trader material.
Literally.
I think some good traders from that would be if when we get 3 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, three.
I think of that group, some good traders would be.
Okay.
I think it would be me, Markel,
Yeah.
and December.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because you
I can
need
see that.
one that's going to be like more. Well, I guess Markel would kind of fit that too. But I was like, who? Because
That's
like
what I say. Everybody in this house fit the traitor.
Candace is like the mouthpiece of the traders
Mm,
right now. And so you would need somebody who's willing to kind of be like at the forefront, and you need the others to kind of be in the back to kind of hold the rear. You know what I mean?
I'm
Mm.
leader of the faithful. Okay.
You
Okay.
can be. You sure can, bitch. And watch me
Yeah.
write your name down. Like, girl, get rid of her.
We're killing her
She's
first.
gonna know. Get rid of her.
So for me, I think my idea of some good traders, I would say me, Jamar,
hmm
We'll be
and
obvious.
we will.
Okay.
I think we
Obvious
will
choice
actually
to
be
be.
inconspicuous.
Mm-mm.
I think we
We
will be
talk a good.
good.
We could talk a bean game at the round table, bitch.
Yes, and then the only way, and to make sure that I'm safe, because since the bitch want to put me on blast, I would make Carl a traitor.
Woo!
Oh, because in the seasons, Carl, the traders get to recruit
Yes.
Oh.
midway through the season, and now you could either choose to accept the recruitment of being a trader or die.
Yeah.
No, if you don't want to die, so or get banished. So,
Okay. Because if you don't accept the recruitment, you die, basically.
oh damn,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, hey,
I'm gonna
it's
cutthroat
a
on this
deal,
traitors
bitch.
game.
But yeah, the last season of Traders pissed me off so bad. They just mishandled it horribly.
It was awful.
Horribly.
It was awful.
If you want to know, if you want an example of how to not be a trader, watch season 3.
Watch season 3.
Gotcha.
The worst traders known to man. Because the thing about traders is like you have to work as a team, whether you are a trader or a faithful. You have to
Mhm.
work with your team. Now there are some points where you have to then kind of either think of yourself or think about the overall group and make some harsh and difficult decisions. But
Mm.
like the way they played it in season 3, it was literally a mess. Like it did not feel strategic at all. It felt very like backstabbing. Like it was just like, girl, y'all were
Which
just
I don't think is a bad strategy. Sometimes, you know,
But see,
no,
the
it's
thing
not.
get
is,
that bitch out
like
of here.
Jasmine said, you have to work as a team, what they did wrong for the producers in was they made two people, Bob the drag queen and Boston Rob, the traders, who are too similar to one another, and just clashed
Mhm.
as far as
Mm.
playing in that type of role. It was like you needed to have just one of them be a trader.
Yeah.
Right, right.
But since that wasn't the case, they had internal conflict, and they were both made more and more suspicious. So they both got voted out.
God damn.
Mhm. Mhm.
Girl,
Now, but
it's
Dr. Rob, he did play a good game and he definitely defended himself well.
he
Um,
did, but it was like clearly you're a traitor, bitch. Just
yeah, it's obvious.
clearly you're a traitor, bitch. I just
It's
can't prove it right now.
Clearly.
yeah.
But bitch, you're a traitor. Oh, but you know what? I will say because with Colton, he did do one thing that I was like, bitch, that was slick.
What did he do?
It was slick just to try to catch somebody up if they weren't paying attention.
Uh-huh.
But he went up to
Oh, he
Lisa and
talked to
was like,
Lisa.
he went to Lisa and was like, I'll protect you at the round table if you protect me in the turret.
Yeah.
And she was
And
like,
no,
wait, hold on.
yes,
Like
Jamar, and it's
what?
so funny you said that because again, I'll be in the Twitter sphere, and somebody said to know Lisa's as like a reality TV star, like is to know when she's lying because she does the same exact thing. And then you remember in that moment, she did this like shake thing, like she looked away and like shaked her head, like, "Ooh, like what is he
Yeah,
talking?"
like, whoa.
Yeah. He
But
was like, she was like, whoa, wait a minute. She does this. She does that a lot. Like literally, they showed a flash of her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where she was talking to Kyle Richards and
wait, is she in
in
New York or Beverly Hills?
she was in Beverly Hills.
Oops.
Yeah, Lisa Rinna. She was
I
in
thought
Beverly
she
Hills.
was New York with Dorinda. Oops.
I think you might be thinking about Luann. But Lisa, she basically was talking to Kyle Richards and she was trying to defend herself after there was this conversation about Kyle's sister at the time, Kim, the one who says like a real sister.
hmm
Kim was battling with drugs and stuff, and Lisa was having beef with Kim over the past season. So she decided to say to somebody that basically like Kim was basically near death because of how she be taking care of herself and how she been acting when it came down to like drugs and stuff. And so Kyle was basically confronting Lisa like, I was told that you said my sister was near death. Lisa did the same thing, like, whoa, like she's like swooped through or something. It was like shaking herself. I what? I never said that. And she lied out the skin of her teeth because the same way flashbacks happen shows her saying that. But
I loved it. But my thing is, it's like, Colton, you can't, a traitor, you can't make a pact with a traitor because you
mhm,
can't both win.
at all.
So,
Oh, so only one trader can win.
Carl, the way that the game essentially works is like as people get banished and murdered, this it starts to dwindle to like smaller and
Banished and
smaller
murdered.
number, like five, six, seven people. And so the way that the faithfuls can win the game is if they agree amongst each other, we feel like we have banished all the traitors because they don't know how many there could be.
Oh, gotcha.
And then if they come to Adam and be like, or they come to Adam and be like, I feel like we banished all the faithfuls. Everybody here is a faithful. And if that's true, then all of them win the money and they split it.
Oh,
But
cute.
if there is at least one traitor left, the traitors get the money, even if
Oh,
they've
I
been
know that game.
banished.
Oh, cute. That's cute. I
Mhm.
like
But it's
that.
kind of like, do you want to just banish more bitches so that there's less money to split?
Okay.
But then you risk getting murdered still.
Yep.
If there's a
Double
traitor.
edged sword.
So it's like, bitch, it's good. It is
It's so
great.
good.
Oh,
It's so good and so worth the watch.
Agreed. So
So
I
so worth
I
the watch.
watch.
Yes, indeed. So before we leave out, why don't we guys put the people on to some things that we think they would enjoy, whether it's music, TV shows, movies, podcasters, anything that you can recommend. Carl, can you start us off?
um, well, I'm still waiting for From, so I don't
Okay.
watch that
Oh
much
God.
TV, but I am still waiting on that. Um, let me see. Donnie has a new album out, from Chasing Dallas.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
I've been listening to Fabio's. It's really good.
Period.
So if
Period.
you
Yeah.
got a little minute, I'd go check those out. And I know Missy just released something. It was really cute. I don't know
It
if it
was
was
like
a
a
song or
collab with
not.
a
Yeah, I
girl
thought it was a
group, I thought.
collab or something.
With
Yeah, it was
girls
really.
that.
Oh, that's the name of it. Yeah, I just knew Missy. So, but
Okay, good. That was the
her
draw.
verse was cute. So I say go check that out too.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
Um, so as far as TV goes, this week, once Thursday hits, this weekend you may have trouble finding me. They are unmasking a new season of Bridgerton this week. So if my dialect gets more British, just go with it.
Yes.
Just
Well,
pay
yeah.
it. And as far as music goes, I was talking to JT about this earlier. I really just be bouncing all over the place when it
Hmm.
comes to music and just whatever mood I be in. Like I was telling her today, I was playing Maya's debut earlier,
Hmm.
and then yesterday I was playing Aaliyah's "We Need a Resolution." I was playing Michael Jackson's "Invincible." I was playing Whitney's "My Love Is Your Love" album. Like, girl, I just recommend just going back to some of these classics or just like albums that are in your phase discographies that you just never fully visited, like the deep cuts. Because
Oh,
baby, there are
okay.
some good gems in there. I said, damn, this wasn't released as a single, bitch.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just tea.
T.
Uh,
Okay.
T.
like for example, like Whitney's the her second album, just titled Whitney with I Want to Dance with Somebody is so emotional.
Hmm.
There's a deep cut on there called Just the Lonely Talking Again. Ah, bitch, it's so good. And
Now you got me to check it out.
yes, ma'am. It was it's a great like little love Christmas. Well, I don't say Christmas, but it just has that really whimsical romantic vibe, and I really like it a lot.
Period.
Okay.
Well, first off, I want to do a music recommendation. Um, I've been very much in my like inner being stuff, like just stuff that kind of just feels just body, spirit, and soul, with just good feelings. And I found this Apple Music playlist that had Nova Soul or Soleil, I guess. I don't know how you say her name, but it's like the frequency of her is on the Energy Shift radio. And
Hmm.
it's a song called Already Heard that I've been blasting forever. Really, go and search it up. It's so good. It's very spiritual, but it's given a very much heavy R&B feel. And it's just kind of like self-affirmations, just letting you know that you are already the person that you want to be, you're not
Period.
really about your journey. You're already there. It's just about standing true on what's already there. And that's what I was living for right now. Because, girl, we love all the other things, but we need some stuff that starts, pouring back into our souls and spirits. Okay. And I'm
Period.
enjoying that. Now, for my ratchet stuff, honey, I've been blasting my good girl. Everybody knows Fauna Cherry from Bad as USA. She
Hmm.
wrote a song called Pop
Oh,
It.
I did hear that. It was cute too.
It is. It is
Yeah.
very cute. It's giving Trick Daddy all bark, but no bite. Okay.
Okay.
Live. And so check her out. It's so tea. We got some things coming up that y'all will definitely enjoy that we are trying to put together. So go ahead and start streaming the song and catching the vibes, honey. And I want to once again thank you guys for showing up and showcasing your support for our podcast and our brands. Again, Chasing Atlanta is premiering Wednesday, so be on the lookout. Go ahead and check out Chasing Reality. Subscribe, like, comment, and be prepared because this season is about to be everything. And we will be reviewing it after it comes out because we're going to be dissecting the episodes and letting y'all know the behind the scenes tea that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Okay.
Oh
Period.
yes.
Yes, God. So thank you guys for coming in and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
What's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty. Say, what's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening?